Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video is going to be a video or a slider shot that I've really wanted for a while. I'm going to go to Coventry Street to film sunset, but I wanted to take you along on that journey, and Chris might be popping down. So what I'll probably end up doing is do a mini vlog around that shot, but also then see where it goes and how it goes. But yeah, I want to open up this vlog. So we're going to be using 2 tripods, this camera for the second time lapse as a backup in case sunset's really good, but then also the Nikon 7200 as a slider cam. So I'll be using the great Video Maker's slider as well. And yeah, so I'll see you very soon. I'm gonna head down to Coventry Street in the next couple of minutes. But yeah, I'll see you soon, and have a good day. I'll see you in a moment. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Coventry Street car park. I'm just trying to flip my screen so I can see. Oh, I'm lovely and overexposed, lovely. Let's pump that down, and yeah, there we go. I'm trying not to blind myself because the sun is in a near perfect location for this time lapse. I will be able to hopefully show you, but you probably can't see because, as you can see here, the cathedral's right here, and the sun is, if I can find it, basically the plan for this is going to be very hard for me to show you without walking in the way of the sun, which is going to screw my exposure. But the plan is this: it's these beams here, so you can just see just behind me. Hopefully we're going to get a incline, or that's the plan anyway, to have a kind of an incline lapse, and then I'll probably do a very simple version of the same thing on this camera as a backup, because I always like to film 2 time lapses when I do. So yeah, I'm going to set up now, and I'll see you very soon. So just had to change lenses. For those of you who may have noticed, the focal length has changed, and that is simply because I needed this lens for my other camera, because I like to shoot on the slider as wide as possible. So I'm trying to shoot at 16mm, and I could be wider on this lens as well. So there we go, magic. So we're still about an hour away from sunset itself, but I like to get here always with more time, and hopefully this way you'll actually see the sun disappear as well. I think we're going to go this way, so we start in the sun as well. Just make sure that this is as locked down as possible. Off. So you take a photo at one end, you then take a photo at where you think your end point is going to be. So then you can kind of see the motion. So I think I actually want to go for a little bit of a steeper incline here. So let's do that. And the last thing that I always like to do, you can never truly get a super clean filter lens, but is to just make sure to clean your lens and double check to clean your lens and clean your filter, especially when you're shooting into the sun, because it will show all of the imperfections really well if you have a filter on, or on the lens itself. So I've got some dust particles here by the looks of it.
A few moments later.
So time lapse number 1 is off, and now I'm going to stop talking to you, and I'm now going to set you up as a time lapse as well. Yes, no, maybe. So welcome back, ladies and gents. As you would have just seen, hopefully either the GH5 time lapse or yeah, so I don't know how I'm going to edit this, but thank you so much for watching. I just wanted to briefly jump in and kind of talk a little bit about some of the things which us videographers go through or you know, put the extra effort in, and how if you're a starting out videographer or you're someone who is looking to get into videography, some of the things you can expect in working in the trade as well. So for me, it's something that I think a lot of videographers necessarily don't understand, that sometimes things like time lapses or specific shots for commercials will take a lot longer than is actually on screen. So for example, we'll spend hours creating something that's maybe 10 to 13 seconds long, but I think that's the difference that is really going to make you or the audience really feel like there's something else extra being added in value for this or for the overall viewer. In that regard, I never know where to stand with this kind of camera setup because it's kind of like not perfect, but anyway. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to be subscribed to the channel, leave this video with a like, and I'd love to hear some feedback in the comment section down below. I'm thinking about doing a video talking about the GH5 and versus the Nikon 7200 which we have here, mainly talking about the differences and kind of doing a versus v versus in regards to time-lapse photography, and then doing a versus v versus in regards to video, and then possibly an overall review for the two cameras. Now that's slightly unfair because they're not designed to do the same thing. For example, the GH5 is closer to a video camera than the Nikon 7200 is, but I'd still think it would be an interesting video, especially from a time-lapse perspective, to look at. So let me know if you would like to see that video in the comment section down below. I'll probably do it anyway, but that'll be probably one of the next videos coming up on the channel. So thank you so much for watching, and if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave it a like. I'll see you next week for a brand new video, and have a good week. I'll see you very soon.